Just do it and prove it. It's always the same like with every business. Business or social business is the same. Just your mindset, why you're doing it, is completely different. And in social business, you're doing it because you have a joy to solve problems without having a personal interest to make more money out of you.
I'm a huge believer that you have to have scale in order to have impact. If you're a typical charitable organization, even if you're serving 10 people, it's 10 people that haven't been served, so that's a good thing. But in order to actually have a power of impact and to really address the society's issues, you have to have scale.
I think one of the most important thing is the development of people. I think if we can focus on individuals and develop great human beings, then they will develop great businesses. So a lot of times we get lost in in figuring out how the business is run, how the money is made, and we forget focusing on the individual.
Focus on the local economy and the needs of the grassroots, whether it is in an urban situation or a rural situation. And local can mean anything. It can be a neighborhood of a few blocks, and it can be 100 miles.
I think social businesses need to talk to the user first. That's where they need to start. But I also think the social businesses have to figure out a sustainable business model. It can be organic, it can change with time, but the business model has to be sustainable so that they don't have to depend on grants and handouts for too long.
One is that most not-for-profits around the world are continuously starved for cash. So they're continuously in fundraising mode. And obviously, what a for-profit can bring to the party is economic sustainability in that sense, because it can generate its own financial resources.
It must try to meet the unmet needs by beginning with the ones who are on the margins. So I have always argued, as I said in my book on grassroots innovation, mind on the margin are not marginal minds.
Never lose sight of financial stability, because if we do not become financially sustainable, we'll be out of business. I think we have to keep reiterating this fact to people that it's not philanthropy, it's business, even if it is for impact.
First of all is to engage with community and understand their needs, engage with them to really part of the solution in designing programs, and then they should feel empowered. And most important thing is they should feel that yes, I'm part of the solution, I can monitor and implement.
One of the major changes that's happening now is that mobile phones are opening up the opportunity to transmit information to the poorest of the world.
I think the idea of social business needs to trickle down to people at the bottom of the chain, so that you impact change on an individual level and not just at a policy level.